Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Sunday stream. I'm late, per usual, so we are just going to do Minecraft tonight. I don't. It is extremely windy outside to the point that I can feel the draft through the window, and I'm fairly confident that we're probably going to lose power. I thought the cat was on the chair, and something was just touching my leg. I'm like, it's too small to be the dog. What is that? And I looked at my view over there. I was like, oh, the cat is no longer on the chair. But we'll see how long I go tonight. I am actually pretty tired, and I have to get up in the morning. Yay! And my hand is bothering me so much right now. It's like the worst it's been in years, and I really don't want to use it. But it's not. I don't have to use it too much, so we should be okay. But we're gonna jump right in. We got a lot of terraforming to do. We've got to make a spot for the barn, and which I kind of wanted to get a schematic from Litmatica, but I'm not doing that tonight. And we had to tear down that what we were working on last time. So, and we still have to finish the path. We should probably finish the path first. So let's jump right in. Make sure I can see everything. Okay. I have nothing on me that I need. I think I left it all in this chest. Ouch. Chicken. Chicken, 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 chicken. Who you calling a chicken? Okay, we need you. Did I not put it all in this chest? Where'd I put it? Maybe I put it down here? I don't know why I would go all the way down. I thought I put it in that chest. Where did I put this stuff? I don't think I ran out. Because I had all that stone. Did I make another chest over here? I could have sworn I ran up there and dumped it all in that chest. Yeah, because I stopped here. It would have made sense for me to go right here, dump everything. Got some granite. I think I'm just stupid. Ignore me. I think I'm just stupid. Does anybody know where my other pickaxe is? Did I break it? I have to go back down here anyway. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. I was gonna say, this is where an ender pearl would be nice, but let's be real, I would end up killing myself. An ender pearl would not help me in the slightest. I'd be dead. We also have to finish putting slabs down over there. Okay, this is gonna go like not that, dude. Where's my dirt? Hello, dirt. And down the line we go. Except we somehow missed stone bricks. I think that looks pretty halfway decent-ish, maybe. I don't know. That's the problem with doing it on an angle like this. It kind of gets a little funky looking. Oh, I've released the creepers again. And stone, that looks pretty good. I would like to pick up this dirt because that will be helpful. We are so close to being done with this path. I just don't feel like doing it. You know when you're like so close to being done with something, but you're just like, eh. I put all this work into it and I don't care about it anymore. AKA me in any single story I've started writing. Like, anybody who follows like my stuff on AO3, I am so sorry. I say I'll update again one day. Don't be holding your breath for any day soon, though. I still get comments on a fic that I haven't updated in... I might have still been in college. It might have been like... No, it's not that long. Maybe like 6 years it's been? Maybe? I don't like that piece. That can actually go back. Like, yeah, I'll update one day. Maybe. Hope you're not waiting too long. It's fine. It got to the point where I told myself, you're not allowed to start a new... You're not allowed to publish anything until you actually finish writing it. Obviously that didn't go too well because I have no self-control, but I tried. I tried putting a rule against me. Like I said, it didn't go too well, but you know, an attempt was made. Babs, what are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? Oh, it's dark out. Where's my bed? Okay, now we're just gonna have to like merge it with this and then we're done. Hey, Twiddledee and Twiddledummer, knock it off. Okay, path is almost done. We just need to go make some slabs for down here. I kind of like this trench, but we need to do something with it. We need to make it, like, actually interesting or something. Maybe, like, do some dripstone and something like that. I don't know. I have to make it look interesting. I also don't know where I'm going. Okay. Let's make... one should be enough. I almost just double clicked that and I would have been very sad. Okay. Let's make the last of these. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. I know, Babs. You have a lot to say. Nobody ever listens to you. Okay. That's done. The path is done. You can go into this chest monster I have over here that is going to probably stay here forever because I have no self-control. Okay. Next order of business. Should go breed the cows again. The cows and the chickens. And then we should go cut down the, I just spent all this time making a path, and what am I doing? I'm using the path! No, I was just climbing the mountain like normal. But you know what? It's fine. We get onto the path eventually. But I want to go breed the cows and go get some more emeralds. Why are you all yellow? How did all the babies turn out yellow? Let me out. I think I got them all. Well, I'm out of seeds anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Did we not get a singular chicken out of those eggs? Unbelievable. Okay, next order of business. Let's go chop down. Do I have an axe? I do. Let's go chop down these dark oak trees. Turn them into sticks. I was gonna say we could also go kill the chickens. We don't have enough chickens that I think it's not worth killing them just yet. Wait until we have more chickens. Then we can kill the chickens and collect the feathers. For right now, we do it the hard way. I mean, this actually probably would be better with spruce. I should make a few more of those giant spruce trees. Get down! But I don't really feel like turning more of my landscape into puzzle. Did I actually stop this close to that tree? I feel like I got pushed, but I wasn't looking at my screen. And there's nothing around me, so honestly, I'm probably just losing my mind. It's a fair assessment. What are the odds that we get all of what we need to plant 2 more trees? Not holding my breath. At all. It's not even that cold out today, but it's just windy and damp, and it's making me just want to curl up and sleep for an eternity. Well, we got 1. and a stick. Do we not have any sticks in our inventory? I see you. We got 2. You better have more by the time I get back, guys, because if not, we're gonna have issues. Okay. Let's go sell some sticks. Hello, sir. Yes, you. Okay, where's the other guy? Yeah, the same guy I was just talking to. Is he over here? Yes. Well, that's all I got. No, it's not. Why did I think that was all I had? Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. Okay, let's go see if that dropped any more saplings, and then we will... Got 2 projects that we can work on. That is not going to include making a path down here yet, because I don't have that sort of patience. The first is going to be... Well, actually, 3 projects. The first is going to be seeing if we can replant these trees. Hey, look, sticks! Come along. I think there's one right there. Come in. Give. Actually, there was 2 there. I'm in shock. In awe. Okay. So we can keep tearing this down. And making this actually nice so you could actually look over and see where eventually I'm going to be putting the lighthouse. I still don't know if it's going to go there or there. We haven't decided yet. And because it just kind of blocks the sunlight, or we can go... Didn't I put you up here? We can go over here and flatten this out to make a barn. I'm not quite sure where I want to do this yet. I think we're going to go down here a bit. Like around here, and we'll flatten. I'm not sure how flat we actually are going to need it. We just kind of need the main building to be flat, and the rest of, like, the fence, like the field-esque parts can be a bit less flat. I'm actually gonna go back English. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to go on to my creative world and see. I don't know why I came up here. We've got so much time before it's bedtime. Okay, let me just... I just need to figure out how big of a space I need. I don't know why it makes that sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that sound. I can, though. It scares me every time. And I didn't set that up. Wasn't on Streamlabs like that, so I don't know why it does it, but I don't like it. Okay, so we need it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 blocks long. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks wide. I should probably, I don't have a pen. Phone, 34 and 13. So I will forget. I don't need any more information about 34, 13. I'm going to forget what those numbers mean, but that's okay. And boy, let me switch scenes. Thank you. Oh, wait, we'll let things catch up. Do I have any food in the furnaces? I don't think so. Do we have? A whole lot of random stuff. Can I sleep? Thank you. The gas scared me. We're gonna need another shovel. Hello, Blue. Okie dokie, let's start working on this. Where did we say we were putting it? Like, not here, it's like down here, right? Like right around here. I think here would be a good spot. Okay, dirt blocks. We want the center of it to be, just say here. So then we need to go one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can math. I love that about me. And 34. Okay. Sorry, I had to respond to something. So it would be 34 to 17 with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Two, 33, 34. Okay. Sorry, if I don't double check it and then I'm wrong, I would be very upset. Okay. That is not correct at all. Well, it is, but we need to keep going outwards. Well, we just go off this one. And we almost have the base of the barn done. Love that for us. We're gonna have to bring all of this up because otherwise it's not gonna work very nicely. Okay. You are here. And we dig. Okay. We continue digging. Okay, and then this one. Let me get rid of this so I can actually see what I'm doing. Nobody needs this random line of blocks here. We dig. Digging recommences. Oh, I'm so good at this game. Love it. I'm not good at this game at all. I'm lying through my teeth. Excuse me, sir. Please continue breaking like you are supposed to. Perfection. Now we just have to get rid of this. You know, also you have to go down another layer, but you know, that is not current me's problem. We will do that. Actually, we might do that. So we know exactly where the building is. That might not be a bad idea. We'll see. Just clear this out first. Because I'm sure we're gonna need to make another shovel. I love digging. Oh, what's that stupid thing? Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Wait. No, it's dig a tunnel, quick dig a tunnel. Wait. It's not wait. Why do I keep saying wait? It's dig a tunnel, quick dig a tunnel before the hyena comes, or something along that line. It's from the Lion King 1.5. It's wait quick before the hyena comes. And then Timon breaks everything and then gets kicked out. Look, Lion King was my jam as a kid. Also, 100% had I had the old game console, the single hand with a one joystick game. I don't remember what they were called. Yeah, I had that for the Lion King. Okay. So this is our current placement. Let me fill this out a bit over here because we don't need it to be. Let me just put this in so I don't forget what is what as I fill this out and then have to recount. Because that's happened before. More times than I'd like to admit. And I didn't bring a crafting table, actually. I think there might be one over here. I don't think there is, actually. Let's just double check to make sure there's not a crafting table. I've got so many crafting tables. It's ridiculous. Hello, do I have a crafting table down here? I do not. That is sad. Okay. We also don't have the bed that I thought was down there. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Now I got the stupid dig a tunnel stuck in my head. Do this to yourself, dude. You do it to yourself. Hi, dude. I'm just gonna borrow this. I did not give you anything. I don't really have anything for you, my man. I'm not giving you anything that I'm actually gonna need to find later because I need to find it later. And you are the destroyer of chests and dreams. I should get a name tag and name him Destroyer of Chests and Dreams. Anyway. What do you mean? It is nighttime. Bum, 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 bum. Crafting table. Actually, I should have set that up out here because this is where the magic happens. So many bushes. Okay. I'm sure I'll be able to figure this part out. Maybe. You know what? I think I'm actually just gonna go turn that to dirt because the minute I start hollowing this out, I'm gonna get confused. So let's just turn this to dirt real fast. Just the outer portion so we know where we're working because otherwise I'm going to get lost and confused and everybody's gonna laugh at me per usual. I can't believe how much durability making path blocks is on the shovel. It just eats through your durability like crazy. Okay. Chicken break. Okay. Now let's fill this out. Reality. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can actually be regular blocks. Because this is the thing that has a name. Pasture-esque area here. So is that over there. But I just want to, that's what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So starting here, we'd have to start digging out the floor. The pasture area actually goes back another block. And I might even extend it further on this side. I don't know. I'm going to leave those blocks here for now. I will switch them out later. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We love terraforming, guys, right? Right? I've fallen in a hole. But I got back out of the hole. We're fine. I am overtired. But that's nothing new. I think the stress is getting to me, guys. But that's enough sharing from me today. Can I have dirt block? I do like dirt block. Yes, hello, sir. I would like 2 shovels, please. Thank you, sir. Oi, let me out. I should have watched Lord of the Rings again. I do like Lord of the Rings. It's just... my problem with Lord of the Rings is... I will sit and watch the whole thing. I want to do a marathon of it, and I don't... My one friend that would sit and do the whole marathon does not live here anymore. Well, no, she's never lived here. But we don't live very close to each other anymore, and it's like... I got her into Lord of the Rings. I think she got her boyfriend into it, and now they're like super big Lord of the Rings nerds, and I'm like, yes! It's working! I did not mean to fall off of this. Actually, I don't want it that far. We're going to kind of scoot this way. I have to figure out how... You know what? Let's bring this out like at least 2 more blocks. And then we can skirt this way. Because then we have to bring this down. Which is going to be fun, considering we're right next to the ocean. Terraforming, don't you love it? Isn't it your favorite thing in the world to do? These are also... I'm just kind of getting the base structures down, and then we're going to have to make it even nicer afterwards. And I should also probably go light that up, because that's going to become a mob spawner. Per usual, I'm very good at making those. On a hardcore video that I have not finished recording yet. I don't know if I will, because I'm kind of getting a little too good at not dying. I accidentally made my mine shaft into a mob spawner. I started going back down and saw there was like 3 creepers and a skelly all charging up. I was like, oh no. This is not what I signed up for. It's funny though. I've got 2 hardcore videos currently in the works. I keep not dying, which is my current problem, is that I need to just die already. Okay, we're making progress. I don't know what to do about this side. This side I kind of want to make like a bit of a cliff face. Otherwise, it's going to be... It's going to clash with the ocean here, and I don't want it to do that. So let's make this... This is we're going to end up retexturing later, but for right now... Okay, I'm actually going to kind of cut that corner off. So like here. Put you here. Okay, where'd I put my bed? Still in my hotbar. Love that for me. What do you mean it's not nighttime? You know, me and this game have very different opinions on what is and what isn't considered nighttime. Did I mess this up? No, it's just gotta be a bit of a... Sleep. Thank you. I think once that's terraformed, I might actually... I don't know, I have to think about that a bit. And then we want to kind of start pushing this... Okay, let me get back up there. Start on this side, going like so. And at some point over here, I think this should go maybe like this, and then down here we'll go down, bring this down, and we'll do a flat one, and then we'll go like this, bring it down like so. And here, go this way. Can you not be here? You're being a pain in my butt. Okay. And then... in like this, and then this one can be torch over here. And then if I could stop getting stuck, that would be great. Okay, this I am going to fill in though because I think that looks ugly otherwise. Okay, so I think that'll look pretty good once it is turned into, whatchamacallit it, dirt and whatnot. Not dirt. The other one. You know what I'm trying to say. What's it called, guys? Stone, cobblestone, etc., etc., etc. A little too even, so we might pull this stuff out like this, and then break this up like so. Let's make it a bit taller, not taller, chunkier. How does that look? This needs to go. This needs to go there. We'll definitely broke it up a bit. We can continue like making this look really nice once like it's actually built. But right now, just trying to work out how this is going to go. We need to tear this down because we have to go how many blocks past this one did we go? We went 2 blocks past. Two. Okay, well, let's just go 2 blocks right now, and then we can kind of terraform around us a bit. I also have no idea where the other end is. Oh, look, stone. Love that for me. Calling from the other side. Come on. There we are. We made it. We are explorers. We're not explorers. We're lucky we haven't gotten ourselves killed yet. Hello, random wall. Goodbye, random wall. Wait, no, we're still here. Random wall, you're getting annoying. Nobody asked for you to be annoying. Oh, I never fixed this. I love it when I tell myself I have to do something and then I never do it. I came out to let the dog out on my break today. So when I left this morning, I was like, remember to start the laundry. You have to start the laundry. So when I came back, I was like, okay, remember to finish the laundry before you leave, right? So I went to the laundry room to go switch the laundry. And I'm looking at my washing machine, I'm like, why is the door open? I look at my dryer, I'm like, there's nothing in here. Mind you, this was after I had been home for about about 45 minutes. Have used the bathroom. Was just in the bathroom getting ready to leave when I remembered I had to go switch laundry. Walked past the dirty clothes pile in my bathroom at least 3 or 4 times at this point since I've been home. It did not even compute in my brain that I never started the laundry this morning. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? Don't answer that question. Okay, technically this is going to have to be pushed back as well. Because this is right up against the building here. So, you need to go back. Away with you. Let's just do one line. Around, and then we will keep pushing, making it look pretty. I say that like I'm capable of making anything look pretty. Like, it's not actually something I am capable of doing. But you know what? We're gonna try our best. And if we don't succeed, then, well, we tried our best. Thank goodness. I love Past Me. Past Me is so smart sometimes. I say that in a sarcastic manner. I have cursed my past self out so many times over the years. Like, gosh darn it, Cord, what are you doing? I like to make future me's life difficult. Like, I haven't even done my taxes yet. Keep looking at those W-2s like, I should really do those. And then I'm like, I don't really feel like doing it because I don't want to see what I'm going to have to pay back when I don't have any money in my bank account. Like, Last year, I'll admit it, last year I had to pay like $900 and I don't know how. I make minimum wage. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. How can I possibly owe? And it's not like I don't have anything taken out of my bank account. I do. But yeah, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. That's ridiculous. So I don't even know if I'm gonna get the free TurboTax this year. Oh well. That is future me's problem to deal with. I've got, what, 30 more days to do it? Like I said, I like making future me's life difficult. I don't want to do like a fully cleared out spot. I want it to be a bit of a hillish thing here. Hillish thing. Something like that will do. Barn, look out on the water. The barn entrance is actually probably going to be facing that way. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, we have to deal with this thing now. Shh, you guys saw nothing. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Like, I could leave one here. I have to turn this stone into dirt. We're just doing this side right now. What am I looking at? Who's to say? Can't believe we've only found that one piece of copper. That's insane to me. Well, that one little thing of copper. What did I watch last night? I watched A Cat from Outer Space. And I sent a short little clip of it to my brother, joking like, oh, you're never gonna guess what movie this is. Guessed it right away. I'm like, how? He's like, I watch a lot of movies. I'm like, clearly can't even make a joke about a movie around you because you're like, yep, that's blah, 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 blah. And this next one, I think I'm going to do too high. Just I don't want it to be like perfect. So we'll go from here over. We're on the right level. Just level the playing field. I say like I've ever played any sports. I have not. The only sport I was ever picked at first in gym in high school was floor hockey. I had a mean defense. Otherwise, no. I was always the last person picked, and that always hurt. Gym class was brutal. I think it's brutal for everybody, unless you're like, you know, a sports person. I was not a sports person. Okay, I'm gonna actually leave that there, and we're just gonna peel this off a bit like so. How does this look? I think the dog just farted. It was either the dog or the cat. But I'm gonna assume that it was the dog. And it's disgusting. She's not a farty dog, so that caught me off guard. You're gross. Okay. I think I'm gonna clear this part out, like from here over. We're just gonna do a little bit of a clear cut thing. I don't want that hole. And then go like so. Okay, because I'm trying not to make it like too perfect. I need another shovel. Okay. Just trying to make this look semi-decent. How does that look? Doesn't look too bad. But I do need this whole thing to be 1 block, so we have to cut this whole thing off. Which is pretty much going to undo all the work I just did. It's how it works in Minecraft. I don't know where I'm going with this one yet. I was gonna say I should get some goats, but I've not seen any goats, so like I don't think that's gonna be an option. Pretend I know what I'm doing. This is just too tall for right now. But actually that might work how I want it to. This I want to come down at a bit sharper of an angle. Okay. Actually, I didn't mind that. I'm just gonna pull this out a bit. Do I have a bed somewhere? It's not in my. There it is. I think if we just turn this all to dirt, I think it'll actually work out. Okay, I actually do not need to break those. I just need to fill that in like so. Oh, I'm leaning way too far back. She sleeps with her eyes open, and she starts dreaming and kicking her legs with her eyes open. I'm like, don't be having a seizure, don't be having a seizure, don't be having a seizure. But she's just sleeping. I woke her up by talking about her, but she is just sleeping. Okay. I think that... to figure out where I want the entrance to be. If we want to go in, like, from here in? Or do we want to go from over here in, going in like this? Because if we go in like this, it's going to be a lot easier. Because if we're going in from that side, we're going to have to break down that whole mountain. So I think we're going to go in through the front. Like from here. And then we're going to have a path that's going to have to go through over here somehow. Or we could just go around the hill and meet up with that path, or I can climb this mountain, and we can go up through here, potentially. Connect this way, or we could go wrap around here and go like from this side down that way. We have many options. Most of them probably aren't good, but that being said, we are not going to be tearing down. No. We're not going to be doing this today. We're not building the barn today. I just wanted to get the general layout done. My goal today, I'll leave that here. I don't need it up here right now. Like I said, today is mainly just terraforming. So we're going to chop down these dark oak trees again. Did I turn off subtitles? Oh, I was like, that was on the Modrith, or whatever, however it's pronounced, app. That shouldn't have affected my main game. Then I realized that I recorded that in the creative world, so that's why that was on here and not there. Actually, before I get all this, let me run downstairs, dump all this dirt. Hi, chicken. I don't know why these glowberries just aren't growing. This dirt. I've got so much dirt. Keep a stack on me for various reasons. Also keep a stack of that. This I'm gonna need. Okay. I'm stuck. Let's go cut down these trees. Okay. I left my crafting table down there, so we're gonna have to use this one. That is extremely frustrating. Let me in. Give me axe. I am gonna have to go mining for diamonds at some point. Strip mining is just not fun for me. Or I have to be in a certain mood to want to go do it. I thought I just ran off the edge. And guess what? I am almost never in the mood to go strip mining. At least not. And I don't like doing it while live because it's so boring. I say as if I've not just been terraforming all day. It's fine. We're fine. We're having a great time, guys. Okay, I think I got all of that. So we're gonna go do this, trade what we can trade, and then we're gonna keep trying to tear that down. Right tree? I didn't think I was actually gonna be able to jump into this. I'm gonna be so real with you. I've got to call and make a dentist appointment, and I'm not happy about it. I think I've actually told the story on stream before. I finally found a dentist. I have a fear of dentists because this one place is a horror. Like, I could never get x-rays without it being extremely painful. They drilled into my teeth without any numbing agent. Wanted to extract a tooth without even trying to do a root canal. Fun fact, the root canal saved the tooth. Any other logs? They Oh, there's so much. They, last time I got a filling done by them, they hit the wrong nerve and made it so I couldn't even blink my eye for like 24 hours because my whole side of my face was numb. No, I don't want arrows. I know I'm stupid. Just give me a second. And yeah, so like I have trauma from going to the dentist because of this place. So I finally found a new dentist. That's the one that actually did the root canal on my tooth and not just pulled it out. Is it nighttime? Should I be sleeping? No? Okay. And I've been going to this place for about 2 or 3 years now. Should have gone to you first, man. Anyway. Well, I found out last summer-ish. So I try to go every 6 months. Last summer, I had an appointment in August, I think. And I got a phone call like a week before my appointment saying that my new dentist office no longer takes my insurance. And I'm like, oh, well, why? Oh, because they never pay us. So we're not taking your insurance anymore. I'm like, oh. And then I go down the line of dentists on my insurance website that says, oh, these places take your insurance. And every single one of them say, oh, no, we don't take them anymore. For previously stated reason. So, the one place that still takes it is the place that's given me all of the dental trauma. And I'm like, So I put it off for like a year now, making an appointment. It's been almost 2 years, like a year and a half since my last cleaning. And I'm like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But my teeth are starting to hurt and they're like getting really plaque and whatnot. I'm like, I don't want to go to this place. I was hoping to have moved before now. But I'm kind of out of options and I'm like, well, if you don't go, you're going to regret it. So, yeah, I'm very sad. Why did they have to not pay these people? I hate my insurance so much. I can't wait to move and get new insurance, new place to live, new job. That is just my dream goal right now. Get out of this dying town. But it's not happening just yet. Okay, let's feed these guys. Where did I get all the seeds from? Nope, not horse. Not horse. Hello. Okay. That's done. We should sleep. Bed. Portable bed. Gotta love it. I just have to make sure my spawn is set before I leave to go do anything, because if I die and end up all the way back that way in that ice spikes biome, we're gonna have problems. That would be horrible. Hi, chickens. I think I got all of you. Did I get all of you? Well, I'm out of seeds anyway, so it doesn't matter. Nope, not sticks. I love it when the animals are actually... We actually have animals. I feel bad for this horse. Okay. Got a pickaxe. I should probably make another pickaxe. Yeah, another shovel. We've got about a half hour. Let's see how much damage we can do on this thing. Did I pick up the bed? I did. Let's tear down a mountain. It's not even a mountain, it's a hill. The Underhills, you know? Cousins of the Baggins at Bag End. I really need to be watching Lord of the Rings. I almost said I'd even watch The Hobbit, but I don't know. I like The Hobbit as a separate film, I guess. Like, as a different franchise or a separated movie. Not even. Like, I don't even think I'd go that far. I just wish they didn't rely so much on CGI. They made the orcs look horrible. Like, they look like Uruk-hai instead of orcs. And I'm like, guys, come on. And then the whole love story with Legolas and stuff, I was like, could we not? My mans did not need a whole romance plot line here. I don't know, I had my issues with it. Like, doing the dragon of CGI, great. Smaug looked amazing. It was just, they CGI'd the horses, like, guys. Like, obviously they needed to make the elk CGI, but some of the horse scenes were all CGI, and I'm like, not all of them, but some of them. Stop with the CGI, go back to, like, Lord of the Rings was such an impressive, it holds up today. Because of all the special, well, not all of them, but a good chunk of the special effects weren't computer generated. And I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't have any place, like, it can enhance a film so much. But I hate it when the film relies... The Hobbit shouldn't have been 3 movies. I think that's where it had its biggest fault. It was not that long of a book. And yet, still, things were cut from it that just didn't make any sense. But that's my take on it. What should have been a separate from the franchise was the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. I didn't hate the movies. The first one is obviously the strongest of the 3. But they lacked the Star Wars charm. Like, I didn't hate them. I didn't like the direction that they took them. I think it bothers me a lot that they kind of took the fan base, and I'm going to be perfectly honest, I'm a super big Star Wars fan. I've been in the fan base for years, in the fandom for years. We are a super toxic fandom. I'm going to say that right now. There's a lot of people there that... horrible people. So, what do? They hated Finn. If they had continued with Finn being like the main character, instead of getting tossed to the side, I think the films would have been so much stronger. And then with, what was her name? Rose? The, engineer from the second film, who seemed to become part of the trio, but then the third film was kind of like absent from everything, and it was like, I'm sorry, where be film? Not film, where is the character? She was an important character, but the fandom didn't like her, so suddenly in the next film, she was tossed to the side. Like, stop catering to the fandom. They're a bunch of man children. Like, I'm gonna say right now, I did not like the Rey Kylo love story. I'm not I'm ace. I don't do romance. So, but I'm like, why? It just didn't make sense to me. And a lot of the plots just were like, really? That's how you doing it? Like the whole knife with the symbol for the Death Star, or like the remains. If you weren't standing in that precise location, you wouldn't have been able to see that. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's just not how that works. And I don't know. They butchered the characters and just, what was it? Was that the first? It was the second movie when Leia got sucked out into space. They should have. I mean, at that point, Carrie Fisher had already passed away. They should have let the character stay dead. That was the most frustrating part for me, because that didn't make any sense for her to be alive. They're like, oh, well, she was a Jedi. I'm like, so? Then people are like, well, Plo Koon. I'm like, Plo Koon has a breathing apparatus. There's a difference. She is still a human. And then Rey being able to, like, perfectly wield the Force and all that stuff after training with Luke for, what, 2 days? I don't know. It got a little too, like, out there for me. Admittedly, I grew up with the Clone Wars. That's my jam. I love the Clone Wars. I will rewatch the Clone Wars. If anybody, like, I'm the first person that'll go, like, oh, you want to do a Clone Wars rewatch? Sure, I'll skip some episodes, sure. We don't talk about the droid mission with the frog. That's actually what made me stop watching as a kid. Like, I stopped watching the Clone Wars because of that episode, that little series, the droid mission. Of course, then you meet Gregor, the second episode that I never saw until I went and rewatched the show, and I'm like, I missed Gregor. But couldn't watch Rebels. I couldn't get past the animation style. I couldn't do it. I know people say it's amazing. I know a lot of the plot beats from it, but I'm like, and admittedly, I'm not in it for the Jedi. The Clone Troopers are my favorite. I love the Clone Troopers, so I'm biased. I'll admit to my biases. Anakin, you disappointed us all, kid. I actually liked the Kenobi show, though. It didn't go quite. My biggest complaint was that they originally had Cody in the script. I think that would have been awesome. Especially because at that point we hadn't seen Bad Batch, so we didn't know what happened to Cody at that point. And we still don't know what happened to Cody. He was in what? Season 2? For like 2 episodes, and then he just went AWOL and just... I apologize if I'm spoiling anything to anybody. I'm very passionate about Star Wars. But Cody just went AWOL, which, understandable. I liked that whole scene. Some people are like, oh, like, seeing Cody start to question in the ship breakdown, I love that. I was really hoping we'd revisit Cody in the 3rd season. I didn't like the 3rd season of The Bad Batch, really. They were getting away from what I think the show was originally supposed... They didn't know where they wanted to take the show, I feel. Like, they had the whole plot, but then it just wasn't either working out or... I don't know, it just felt really weird. The 3rd season it had a lot of weird... Because, they killed Tech. That's where this... I don't mind them killing a character. I'm not opposed to killing characters. Like I said, my favorites are the Clone Troopers. In the original, like, Clone Wars. If you had a named character, you could guarantee they were dying in 3 episodes. almost guaranteed. So that wasn't my problem. I didn't like how they spent all season 2 building up Tech's character for there to be no payoff for it, just for him to kill himself at the end of the season. That I didn't like. Like, his relationship with Fee, you didn't see her reaction to it. She never brought him up again. And that's the thing, there was no emotional payoff for it. The only time he's ever really brought up, besides just seeing his goggles, is Echo saying it would be a lot easier for whatever mission they were doing if Tech was still alive. You don't see Crosshair's reaction. They never bring him up ever again, and that's where I had my biggest complaints. Like, it's supposed to be a show about the clones, and I don't mind Omega's character. The first season, the beginning was a little rough. But it's just, they kept just, like, they start the storylines that they don't have any payoff, like the clone cadets. You never really see them again after they're rescued and they're brought to Pabu. Like, okay, now what? Oh, I don't know. You see them in the background of like one episode. And I get that they're not like main characters, but like, why did you specifically say you're bringing them to Pabu? Why not have them bring them to Rex? And I didn't mind the Rex episodes, but Echo bothered me so much. Like, why did you bother? I mean, I know why they did. They brought Echo back. They had Echo join the Bad Batch just so we would watch the show. That was the way to get us to care about these clones. Admittedly, I was not the biggest fan of the Batch in Clone Wars, in their little section of the Clone Wars. I thought they were annoying. I'm like, why can't we just have a regular commando squad? Why do we have to have these special enhanced clones when we already know the Kaminoans do not like any aberration? So, that was a little bit of a But I dealt with it. I was like, what? I didn't hate that they brought Echo along. I ended up liking the characters. They grew on me and whatnot. But then Echo was kind of like a background character in the show. He wasn't a part of the main crew. I'm fairly certain Batcher the dog got more screen time than Echo did in Season 3. Even when Echo, who's working for Rex, which was completely understandable for his character. That's completely understandable. But when they have the mission with Rex's crew, instead of working with them, Echo's sent off to go pick up Gregor from some corner of the galaxy? I'm sorry? And then, of course, Echo goes and saves the day. Like, they couldn't have finished without Echo, because that's, typical for his character. But I'm like, I was at the point in Season 3 where I didn't want Echo to come back, because I had the feeling that if they brought his character back, they were just going to kill him. Because that was how much I didn't trust the writers at that point. After the whole Tech CX2 scenario, which still bothers me. Like, if you're going to... It wasn't the fact that it was just the fandom saying, oh, this masked character has to be Tech. I mean, I get it. I was one of those people, not even talking about Tech, but when Echo died in the Clone Wars, died, I was one of those, we didn't see a body. I mean, I was doing it jokingly. It turned out to be right. I actually wrote fic on it and never finished it. Because I don't finish any fan fictions that I write. But I hadn't updated it in years at this point, and I wasn't following. Well, actually, because Clone Wars had been canceled, so we originally never got the ending. And I got a comment, and I'm like, why is somebody commenting on this super old fic? And they're like, did you hear that Echo is actually alive? And I'm like, what? So yeah, that was fun. That was a fun thing. But, so I didn't, like, people are always going to say, oh, well, that character's not actually dead. It's Star Wars. They're never dead. It's like supernatural. They always come back. But then the actual, like, film writers and producers and whatnot teased it in, like, the credits. Like, CX2 was credited as Imperial Tech. And this and that. And then that's when it kind of got a little, like, now you're just being mean, especially because he'd ended up not being that character. So why did you even, like, try and make it... That was a little... I didn't like that. Like, fandom's always gonna make up what they want. That's what fanfic is for and whatnot. But they didn't have to, like, tease and joke that, oh, this is tech and whatnot, because especially when it wasn't the case. I don't have another pickaxe. That's what really bothered me about season 3, was that they were just... They would bring back characters, or it just... They didn't know how they wanted the story to end, it felt like. And then they brought back characters, like fan favorites, only to treat them like horribly. Like Scorch, I never played the Republic Commando game. I'm familiar with it. I never played it. But to bring back Scorch's character, a beloved character from this video game, only to pretty much make him like the henchman of Hemlock, and to kill him in the most undignified, well, not the most undignified manner Star Wars has killed people, but he just gets shot and falls off a bridge. That's how you're going to end this beloved character story? Really? I don't know, man. I had so many issues. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. I just felt like they didn't know where they wanted to go. It was rushed and... Yeah. I don't know. There's no emotional payoff, I think. And like the whole Ventures thing, that was then... I don't know. It's just... Now we've got the Mall show coming out, and I'm like... I didn't dislike I Broke My Pick. I didn't even hear that break. I didn't dislike Maul. But I also am like, I didn't particularly, like I said, I'm not big on the like Jedi side of things. I like the pirates, the clone troopers, all of that stuff. Oh, actually, let me go downstairs and drop off all this cobblestone. You guys are now got stuck listening to my Star Wars rant, and I am sorry. I do rant about Star Wars a lot. Like I said, it is... Do I have gravel in here somewhere? Maybe. You know, I'm just gonna put the gravel in here. Flint can go... Powder. This is why you do not let these guys organize chests. I think he heard me. Oh, actually, I can get rid of this dirt too. Hello, dirt. Dirt. nothing in there, my guy. I'm so sorry. I have to go upstairs. But yeah, I didn't really get the hate for Kenobi. I thought, I mean, it wasn't like the best show in the world, but it didn't deserve the hate that it got. I thought it was pretty decent. I loved that they got, what's his name back? I can't believe I'm forgetting his name right now. But, like I said, I have my issues with Star Wars, but they more are due to writing issues and not like casting issues. I don't have any problems with any of the cast, for the most part. Can't say not with any of the cast when I'm really bad with actors and actresses. So like, unless I am actually know this person, I'm not gonna. Well, not like actually know them. Like I don't know anybody who's famous, guys, but though I'm probably know. That whole year connected by every person in the world by like 5 connections. That is actually scarily true in my experience. Like, my brother was at some function in a completely different state. And this person coming up to him and they're talking, and then his last name comes up and she's like, that blank name. Is there any relation to my uncle's wife's name? We don't have any contact with that side of the family. And he's like, yeah, that's blank, blank, blank. And yeah, it's really weird. Like, he wasn't even in our home state. And I have the problem where I'll be. What was it? We were getting catering, and like grocery store catering. We were picking something up, and it was taking a while for them to come out. And then this woman comes out, and she's like, "Sorry, I saw the last name. I have no idea who this is. I saw the last name on the package, or like on whatever the thing is. Are you related to blank?" And it was my uncle, like great uncle's name. And I'm like, yeah, he's my great uncle. And they're like, he's mine too. They were related through that side of the family, and they live on the other side of the coast, on the other coast. And I'm like, no idea who this person is. We never talked to them ever again. But it's weird how you just run into people that know you. Well, not know you, but I run into people that know me. They're like, oh, you work at... I'm like, yay, you know my name. I don't know yours. That happens a lot. I'll be grocery shopping and they're like, yo! And I'm like, I know your face. I can recognize people by their orders, though. That's pretty sad, isn't it? I can tell you, oh, you're the sausage, double egg, ham, sausage, cheese, bacon, hot sauce, or I get the everything bagel, bacon, egg, and cheese, hot sauce. Yeah, I'm pretty good at remembering those people. Well, not remembering the people, I just remember their orders. I will use this for this. The fact that it doesn't, like, pick up the iron, like, get any XP from the iron is weird to me. You'd think that that would get... I mean, I'm just going to use this because I have to end in a couple minutes, so I want to get as much of this done as I can in its full durability right now, so might as well use it. Okay. Back to a shovel. In much slower progress. But progress is progress, don't you know? I don't need seeds. This is where I got all the seeds. I was like, how did I get all these seeds? Oh, this is how you did it, Cord. Shocking, I know. You're actually doing work for once. I'm sorry I subjected you guys to my Star Wars rant. I know most people do not care about Star Wars whatsoever, so I'm a nerd. My throat is also a little dry now from talking so much, so that's why I'm a little quiet now. I, once again, did not bring my water bottle in here. You should not be surprised. Eat through the stone. Fly like the wind, Bullseye. One thing I won't do is I won't go to a new movie theater again. Like, oh my god. I love the movie theater. I love the popcorn and all that stuff. I love the big screens. I don't like how expensive it is. My brother and I went to see the Superman film. The new Superman. Just the two of us. One popcorn. 2 sodas, or I don't even know, 2 drinks. I don't know. I didn't get soda, but I think it still counted as soda. I don't know if he got a candy or whatnot. And we were in the front row. Like, front row. Because that was all that was left. I mean, this movie had been out for a while. We're like, dang, there's a lot of people here. Anyway. $80. Admittedly, it wasn't IMAX. $80. I'm like, dude, he's like, no, don't. I'm like, dude, not again. We're never doing this again. It was so expensive. Like, oh my god. I was like, dude, do you want to just go do something else? Because he was paying. And I'm like, he's like, no, we'll do it. I'm like, you don't have to. I just could not believe how expensive this stuff is getting. I'm going to keep all the coal on me because I'm always in need of coal. I really don't need the iron. But I'll put it in... Do I have an... I don't think I have an iron chest because I don't have... It'll be this one. Iron, yay! Let's go breed the animals again and then we're going to call it for the night. Do I have any wheat? I have some wheat. Do I have any wheat in here? Chicken eggs. I don't have any wheat. Do I have any wheat in here? Yes, I do. Love that for me. Where did all the seeds I had go? Didn't I have a bunch of seeds? Wasn't expecting there to be anything in there. Well, that's annoying. I'm just trying to avoid that. Come on, let me through. Okay, let's go get some seeds, because apparently we've got 4. That's not going to get me very far. And then we'll actually take the gas up to see how things are looking from above. From the great beyond. I really wanted to like that movie, Soul. And I did, but I can't deal with the secondhand embarrassment from it. I'm like, this hurts so bad. Why the embarrassment? Chicken. That's the one thing I can't do. I can't do the secondhand embarrassment from any movie. It just, I can't do it. It's a problem, but it's a problem that I'll admit to. Okay. Come along, mate. Dude, come here. Now it's time for bed. You've wasted my time. I'd rather go up before, you know, stuff starts spawning and then accidentally kills my gas. I mean, I've got a few spare, but still. Ouch. Broke a leg. Hi, Blue. I need to get some snowballs. Okay. Come here. Come here. Dude. Thank you. I would like that lead back, but I have no idea where it went. Besides not in my inventory. Has anybody seen a lead? I'm afraid that it might be in with the chickens. Or stay here. Has anybody seen my lead? You did not stay here. I did not mean to do that either. Well, I got eggs. Still haven't found my lead. There's my lead. Okay. Dude. I don't have any snowballs. You're gonna make this difficult, aren't you? Okay. That worked out. I've got to stop doing that. And we let the sheep out. I just want to see everything from up above. I want to be tall for once. Like the paths look so nice. Gosh, these things are slow. I think the barn will look good once it's in. It looks so small in comparison to like the house and whatnot. To the point that I'm kind of wondering if I counted correctly. But I think it looks it looks really good. I think we definitely have it's a work in progress, but progress has been made. So, oh no, wrong button. Let's not do that. I'm trying to use like creative controls to like go down one and it does not work and I'm like, oh my god. I will have to eventually bring that pathing. I don't know what to do about this monstrosity right here. Like that is a disaster. I don't like it. But that is not current me's problem. We have to get that sheep back in. Okay, the balloon has been secured. And that being said, we are going to call it for tonight. We got a lot done. I went later than I wanted to because, like I said, I have to get up in the morning, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. But we'll be back on Thursday with Stardew. Hopefully we should get out of winter. We should be in the last few days of winter, so can't wait for spring. So we could work on the community center. I got there. But yeah, so that'll be Thursday. And then yeah, hopefully I'll have another video going up on Saturday. That's my goal. I've barely looked at it this weekend, so not great on my part, but I've been busy. And I've been tired, guys. I've been really tired. I'm hoping it's the weather or I'm just fighting off the ends of this cold, but I'm probably not. It's probably just depression and such, so. Oh well. Hopefully next week my hand won't be hurting anymore. I'm hoping it's just the weather. Otherwise I'm just going to cut it off and, we'll stick a hook on there and we could become a pirate. I think I've got Sea of Thieves bought. I know I bought it, so we could just Sea of Thieves. I've never played it. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're not playing Sea of Thieves. But anyway, guys, nobody's live from what I can see, so we're not going to raid anybody. It's been forever since we raided, but oh well. I don't think anybody's actually here. Nobody's here anyway, so it's fine. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you all on Thursday. Bye.